Why is an alien-free universe considered the most terrifying thing? Just as the ocean can have countless fish, it can also have none at all. But having only one fish is impossible. If there were only one fish, it would mean it lives in a fish tank. And outside the tank, someone must be watching. Because being the only one makes one's spine tingle more than any sci-fi movie about an alien invasion. But since the universe should be full of aliens, where on Earth are they? Why have we searched for so long and found nothing? The answer might not be that they don't exist, but that they are locked in their own star systems, unable to get out. As for those who can get out, they look down on us completely. Let's do the math first. The diameter of the Milky Way is about 100,000 light years, containing 100 billion to 400 billion stars. Even if only 1 in 10,000 stars has a habitable planet, millions of planets in the Milky Way could still harbor life. Taking a step back, even if only 1 in a million habitable planets actually gave birth to life, thousands of planets would still have organisms. Even if only 1 in 1,000 organisms evolved intelligence, dozens of intelligent civilizations would exist there. Dozens. It sounds like few, but the spatial scale of the Milky Way is larger than you can imagine. Scattering dozens of civilizations into a space of 100,000 light years. Each civilization occupies thousands of light years. The distance between them is so vast that light takes millennia to travel. Or even more. The signals we send out will take thousands of years for the other side to hear, when they receive the message and reply to us. This back and forth would take nearly 10,000 years. And after that time, whether humanity still exists is a question. This is the most likely answer to the Fermi Paradox. They are there, it's that the universe is too big. So big that contact is impossible. Light speed is the ultimate limit, but at this scale. Yet light speed acts like a snail. But contact is only part of the problem. The bigger problem is, even if they hear it, they cannot come out. Just like we want to visit the neighboring star. The closest one is 4.2 light years away. With humanity's current fastest probe, it would take over 70,000 years to fly there. After 70,000 years, the craft arrives. But the crew has reproduced for generations. Do they still remember Earth? Are they still human? Even if they do not look back and just send a message back, it will take another 4+ years. One round trip over 80,000 years pass. Human history is under 10,000 years. What can be used to cross such a distance? Therefore, every intelligent civilization is almost locked dead in its own star system. It's not that they won't leave. It is because the laws of physics do not let them out. The speed of light is a wall. This side of the wall is your entire universe. The other side is a distance you can never reach. You can build cities inside the wall, build spaceships, develop tech, but cannot escape. Just like a fish swimming, no matter how fast in its own pond, it cannot swim to another pond, because between the two ponds is land. And fish have no legs. So, could some civilizations have broken the light speed limit and mastered warp drive or wormhole technology? Theoretically speaking, this possibility completely exists. But if such a civilization exists, they would view Earth just like an anthill. Would you crouch down to explain relativity to the ants? No, you wouldn't notice the anthill, because in your eyes, it's just a tiny amount of dirt on the ground. How remote is Earth's location in the Milky Way? It's not central, nor named arms. Instead, it is in a remote suburb called the Orion Arm. Our star, the Sun, is just an ordinary yellow dwarf star. Our Earth is also a very ordinary rocky planet. In the address book of the Milky Way, our coordinates are the suburbs of the Orion Arm, the third planet next to an ordinary star. You lack the house number. You are just a farmer in a remote mountain village. They won't come knocking on your door, because they don't even know your door exists. Even if they knew, it's not worth a detour to look. Their spaceships speed along the interstellar highway, And Earth isn't even a surface area. This brings up another even more heartbreaking possibility. Maybe aliens visited Earth long ago, it's just that we were too boring. Earth has a history of 4.6 billion years, while human history is under 10 millennia. During these 4.6 billion years, alien ships might have passed the solar system often. The Earth they saw was, for most of the time, just a blue planet with no intelligent life. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for 160 million years. They didn't build telescopes, never transmitted radio signals, and couldn't use fire. When the aliens passed by, they'd only see giant lizards sunbathing. They wouldn't stop, so they wouldn't signal. Like driving past a wasteland, you won't stop to ask the ants there what they ate today. Human radio signals have traveled a maximum of just over 100 light years on the Milky Way's huge sail. This hasn't even made it past the road in front of your house. We haven't sent out any proper I am here signals. Even if aliens were passing by, they won't get them. Even if they did, they might just think this is a boring, worthless. An ordinary planet isn't worth stopping for. You are not being ignored, you are simply not worth mentioning. So, back to the first question, are there actually aliens in the universe? In all probability, yes. But they are locked within their own star systems by the speed of light. Like isolated islands, able to see each other's distant lights, but never able to reach the shore. As for civilizations mastering faster than light tech, they simply don't deign to look at us. In their eyes, we aren't neighbors, we aren't friends, and we aren't a threat. We are just a swarm of ants on a remote planet, without even the worthiness to be stepped on.